Hi guys, how's everybody doing? My name's Leah. I'm back with the benefits of education, and today my topic is on potential partners and investors. At what point in your business can you actually approach investors? Now, the reason why I've come up with this topic today, you all know that or in all my videos, I either use my personal experience and my client's experience. Now, in this video, I'll give you example for myself and example from my clients, but I will not mention names for obviously privacy reasons, and not at any time I'll ever mention names actually. One of the clients came to me and said that, okay, now I have a business idea, I've written down stuff of what I want to do, but every time I actually go and approach partners or investors, I never get any. It's really hard to actually get anyone to be interested in my business or get anyone involved. How can I do it, or why is this the case? Obviously, I am not one that has an answer to the reasons why not anyone is involved, but according to my to the way I saw things, or to the way I listened and kind of trying to get an understanding of what the business is about. Even personally, I could not understand it myself. And if I was an investor, I wouldn't even bother invest in a business like their business. Basically, the basic, what's a business, what's about, they can't talk. But when you go in details to try to find out how far they want to be within a certain number of years, or what have they done, or have they done something like this before, why have they chosen investors, or they know that they need an investor because they need money, or they need partners to help them to get their business to a next level, but they don't even have the information. How are they going to get to the next level? Have they done anything similar, or basically they don't have experience? That's understandable because that's their first idea, probably like I was. I'll tell you mine in a minute. They don't have any of those. Remember, the investors or potential partners, they're all looking for benefits. How am I going to benefit in this? And if you're not able, you're not able to explain what your business is about or how they're going to benefit, then they're not going to waste their time. Remember, I am that person who's going to help you mature in your business. But with them, they don't have that time. They don't have time to, let you grow with them, or teach you how to make your business successful. All they want to hear is you know what you're going to do, you know how you're going to use the money, you know why you want them to get involved. They'll give you the support, and that's it. But you cannot come to them asking for support financially and then assuming that they'll also be teaching you how to run your own, or how to manage your idea. Basically, this was my observation when I was listening to this individual. I was like, okay, if I was to invest money in you right now, I want to know how I'm going to how you're gonna make, how you're going to multiply that money. And if you're looking for investors and you can't kind of touch that subject, then there's kind of there are problems there, because they need to understand, they need to hear how you're going to multiply that, and they need you to show them. Basically, all you need, the most important thing that you need is clarity. Have an understanding, a clear understanding of what your business is about. Now, when it comes to certain countries or certain individuals, how they work, or organization, this could be here or Africa or where. If you walk into an organization with an idea and you can't fully kind of, you look uncertain yourself. If an idea has a potential, they'll probably grab it and use it themselves, and you'll never hear from them again. Even if they manage to kind of make it work within their organization, they probably won't even call you to take up positions, for you to manage the idea or whatever, because they thought, you know what, she had a point, but she had no clue. Now, the problem is not you going to investors or potential partners, to ask for support. The problem is you going there too early, when you haven't gathered enough information regarding your business. Because having an idea doesn't mean that it's a brilliant idea straight away. It doesn't mean that it's a mature idea. You need to get the idea, take time understanding that even if someone wakes you up in your dreams, you can say, oh, hi, Benzido, and talk about it. That's exactly what I can do in my business. But let me give you an example of myself. In 2014, when I registered everything, I thought, oh, I've got an idea, I've registered the business. Now what I need is partners, investors. So quickly I rushed into one huge, in fact not one, I think there were about 3 huge potential partners, that could be potential investors as well. And said, I want to work with you, I want to do blah 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 blah. And while they were listening to me, everything they were asking me, if I knew all these answers, it would have made sense to them joining me. But I had no answers to what they were asking me. But yet I wanted them to work with me. Yet I don't have an understanding of how they can even work with me. All I knew that if they come in and join me and I give them this support, this service, then it worked. But I didn't even know how the service is going to be managed. I didn't even know how or where I'm going to get the stuff. I didn't know anything, All I knew, I had an idea and it was brilliant. And all I need is money and partners, But I forgot the fact that these people want to hear how I'm going to get that money, how I'm going to multiply it, What is it that I'm bringing to their business? Remember, when you go to partners or investors, it's not about you, it's about them, it's about how they benefit. So if you're not able to properly show them how you're going to execute that idea to the max, then forget that. So now, if one thing that could happen, when I went to this one of these business that I wanted to work with and stuff, after I spoke to them, they let me go. I didn't get the idea. I didn't get the deal. That was it, and I moved them. But being me, I was like, okay, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna go ahead. And when it comes to people who are weak, even though they have such a good idea, because of that kind of being turned down a number of times, they'll probably say, no, I'm not gonna do this. Probably it's not good. I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But what I needed was literally to sit down and think about everything that they've asked me, and then say, okay, well, they asked that this was right, but I didn't know any of that. So that means I need more of this information. Now, I'll tell you what, today is the 7th of April. I've just been in a business meeting with the same person. Probably she couldn't even remember me, or she couldn't remember the organization. I don't know, but I went there, and the same person, I had a meeting, and after the meeting, she was like, okay, then I'll send you the paperwork, sign agreements. And I was like, do you mean that's it? We're working together? Obviously, I didn't do that. But in my mind, I was like, wow. But then, you know what I did? I didn't go back the same person. I went back with proper clarity when it came to my business. I knew not everything, but a lot of information in regards to how I want to work with them, what I can bring to the table, how I could change their organization, how I could, even more than, the things that I could do, or the things that I hope, the things that are bigger than even what I'm thinking of doing. Everything I put it on the table because it was all in my head. But and that deal was sealed, done, and I was like, okay, yeah, right. And now I'm thinking, what was it that I couldn't do before? Obviously, like I said to you, I had to look into my clarity. But then I couldn't answer anything. I couldn't. Now, the danger in this, if you go to an investor or potential partner without without clarity in your business, once they let you down, you probably never get a chance that I got today. You'll never get a chance of seeing them again, which means, oops, even though your business, you managed to make it to a certain level, you've just lost a partner. You've just lost an investor just because you went there too early, Going there too early is not a problem if you know everything, or if you're clear and sure and got all the information, there's no problem. But if you go there too early just because you're excited about an idea, you will fall down and you'll never get up. Because they say, no, we shut down the door. Where are you coming from? This company, okay, we've seen you already, and unfortunately we can't work with you. That's what they will say. That means you've lost that door. Now, if they don't do that, you'll find that some organization, they say, okay, come in, they'll talk to you, they'll get every good thing that you have, they write it down, and they just do the business themselves. Like, this wasn't here, but this was in Africa. I was talking to one of a huge kind of chain, business chain. I was talking to them, and one of the gentlemen told me that one of the lessons that he learned, he had such a brilliant idea. He went to this was Uganda. He told them about the idea. He had all the prototypes and everything, and they looked at him. They saw his weakness, that he's a bit unsure if, even though it has worked, he's a bit unsure that everything is going to fully be successful. They saw that in his eyes, and they're like, okay, so they grabbed their idea. Then next time he went back to find out how is it going, they had already put things in place, and he saw his idea being executed by these people, being, it was so successful. Reason being, he was like, he wasn't certain that what he's talking about is exactly what it is. And also, when you go to these partners, potential partners, do not give away too much. I know I'm saying that have enough information, be clear, but have a filter in what you're saying. I'm not going to tell you everything on how you're looking for someone to partner with because there's a gap in your market. And here I come, I have no money, I literally have nothing, and I'm giving you everything. Obviously, if you don't feel sorry about me, or say, come, let's work together, so long as you have the resources, human capital around, you're going to go ahead and do it. So do not have something in reserve for your business. Don't give away everything, but have enough so that they can get satisfied that, if we partner with this person, we're not going to be let down. We're going to have everything, service is going to be brilliant, our customer base is not going to be kind of disturbed at all by working with this person, and we're going to multiply in our profits and stuff like that. So have all that information ready, but do not make a mistake of going there too early. Know your direction, know the direction where you want your business to go. Because you don't want them to ask you that and you don't know, but you want them to come with you, but you don't even know where you're going. And you say, okay, you know what, think about it. Even in normal people, if you say, you know what, I'm going here, come with me, you don't know the direction. Probably the person you're calling to come with you doesn't even know the direction either, so you're both gonna get lost. And these businesses don't have that time of trying to get involved in other businesses where they're gonna get lost. No, they don't want that. They want someone who understands what they're talking about, so they know when they get on that road, they'll get to they'll get to the destination, they grab whatever they need and then move on with theirs as well as that. That's what they want. They don't want you to go in and say, okay, this is where I'm meant to go, but I'm not sure if I get to the destination. This is the the vehicle I should drive, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get there. They want you to make sure that you've got the right vehicle, you've got petrol in there, you've got the sat nav, you've got everything that you need, so then they can help you or they can come with you. Have a clear vision. Have a clear vision. Students, mainly I'm talking to you, because people who have some kind of experience within managing or doing a business, they probably have gone through that kind of level of how to partner, how to talk to people. But students, you have brilliant ideas, but you rush too quickly. You rush to go to partners. You rush to go to investors. Do not do that. Do not make a mistake I made. But you know what? The mistake I made, I was lucky that now I managed to go back to the same organization and they're like, oh yes. Do you know? But if at all they refused, that one potential partner I would have lost. So do not have a clear vision. Know your direction. Don't be too quick. Don't rush. When the traffic lights are there, stop, pause, wait for them to go, and keep going. Just know when it's red, know when it's time to go, and know when it's time to get ready to stop. Otherwise, you're gonna face all the dangerous, things. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm a bit sick today, but I wanted to do this video, so sorry about that. So I'm saying, do not do it too quickly. Do not go there if you don't know the direction. do not expose too much information, have something unique. Basically, that unique selling point is different, because someone mentioned that actually, that yeah, you said not say too much, but unique selling point, the unique selling point is what you use, to bring the uniqueness, or what you're gonna bring to the bit, something different, something unique, or something that the reason why they should take you on as a partner. That's different from you keeping something unique for yourself, that when you start running this, there's something that you bring to the table that no one else can.